How to have a happy belly. Today I get to sit down with Victoria from Happy Belly Kombucha, where she's going to discuss her history of coming from Malaysia and how they grow their food there, to the vast difference of how we have our food here and what you can do to be healthy. Stay tuned on Barter Business. Welcome to Barter Business, where we explore the art of bartering and interview top traders. Inspired by my dad's business, I created a swapping app and have now partnered with BarterPay. Now a franchise owner and barter coach, I balance family life with my passion for trading. Join me for insights and expert interviews. Welcome back to another episode of Barter Business. Today I get to sit down with Victoria from Happy Belly Kombucha. She's here in studio and thankfully she's brought some samples. So welcome, Victoria. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Tirzah. I'm so excited to be here, get to share my passion.
Yeah, I know you're very passionate about your product. So I would love for you to share with the audience what brought you to the point of starting your business. So what's kind of your history? How did you come to be in Canada? And what gave you the inspiration leading up to starting Happy Belly Kombucha?
Ooh, okay, how far did we go back? Okay, first of all, I didn't swim here. Okay, I took the airplane.
Okay, perfect.
I came here after I turned 18 for my university degree for a better life. I came from Penang Island, Malaysia. For those people who have been to Penang or Malaysia knows that the food is amazing because everything is just grown naturally in the old school way. We didn't even know what organic is because it's grown so organically, the old school way. Today, I know that way of agriculture is called biodynamic agriculture. So when I first came here, I had to buy my own groceries. And I realized that everything tastes like chicken and chicken tastes like cardboard. That was in my mind and in my words. And that started my journey of learning more about how come am I sick or how come these food taste like cardboard, what's going on? And I got deeper and deeper into learning about the agricultural process here. So long story short, after I finished university, my degree was in computer science. But I started, as I aged, I started to realize that I am losing health. I see it in my sports performance, and got me into learning more and more about health. And health is so connected to food, and have me realize that, wow, it's our food that is not being grown properly and that is affecting our gut health, which affect our physical performance and brain health, etc. So collapse the timeline into 20 years later, I have multiple certification in the health industry and became a holistic health coach and guiding clients through a holistic health journey to also get their brain back, get their body back, get their performance back that they know that their body can produce. So as a result, Happy Belly was born because it's one of the things that we do at home personally to support our health. We make our own kombucha at home, we make our own kefir water at home, we make our own sauerkraut, we make our own sourdough bread. Not because we want to do all that, but because that's how we know where we can get good food into our body to have happy belly. So when me and my husband sat down to make this one of our way of life into a business, we had a family discussion to say, okay, what are we going to call this company? And it's our nieces and nephew at the time that named it Happy Belly. And we thought, oh, that's a good name. Why are we calling it Happy Belly? And it is because when I drink it, it makes my tummy happy. It just resonated so much with all of us at the dining table. So that's how Happy Belly came about.
That is so cute. That's awesome. I didn't realize your nieces and nephew had named it. That is so awesome. So you came from Malaysia, yes. And I feel like that must have been really challenging to adjust to the lack of nutritious food here. And as you said, the taste as well. So did you ever feel tempted to go back or
go back to Malaysia?
Yeah, to get the better food, or was your solution starting a company that provides health?
Well, I definitely will. Well, we do have plans to bring my kids, my husband, back to Malaysia, to Southeast Asia. It'll be a big trip for us to experience the whole culture, because culture and education, and we live in a small world, right? And when we get to travel, we get to understand each other better as humanity, as a human race go. So that's our goal and dream for our little family. Food-wise, this is our home. Alberta is our home.
That's awesome. Can you explain again a little bit about the way that you would purchase food in Malaysia and how it was grown? Because you were explaining that to me and I was blown away by how that works there.
Yeah, back home, every few blocks, Asian blocks are a lot smaller than Canadian blocks, and United States block are even bigger blocks than Canadian blocks. So Asian-sized blocks, every few blocks there will be farmers market, and those are farmers and fishermen that came back that day from the ocean 2 times a day, after sunrise and also after sunset. So they go out to fish 2 times a day, and then they bring their catch to the farmers market. And it's not big farmers market, it's small farmers market in little pots sprinkled all over the island. And also the farmers that grow vegetables, agriculture grows vegetable, they would bring their produce 2 times a day to the local farmers market that is blocks away from their little farm. So we shop 2 times a day for our food that we feed our family. We have fridges, but our fridge have cold water in it because it's tropical country. We're 4 degrees north of the equator. We don't have leftovers. We don't store that much food. So it's hugely different. Just really eating farm to table style that we call it in Canada these days.
That is so incredible. Like I can't even imagine how much different your body would have felt having such fresh food, because apples being 4 months old by the time they get to our fridges. I can't even imagine the difference in the nutrition.
Yeah, it was mind-blowing for me when I started diving into learning more about Canadian agriculture. That's why I'm so passionate. Now we live in a forest, we have our own well water, we have our towers indoor that grows our own greens that we put in our green smoothies and our salad every day, and we have summer garden outside. Just because food just tastes so different when it has been plucked and shipped for the distance or the duration. So what I've learned in my nutrition education is once a vegetable is plucked, it started to lose its nutrition. I think it loses 80 to 90% every 3 days. And then another 3 days after that, it loses another 80 to 90% of the nutritional content from what's left. So after the first 3 days, or is it 7 days, regardless, after 10 days or 20 days of being plucked, there's not much left.
Oh my.
Yeah, so the taste is so different.
I can't eat. My brain is exploding because I'm thinking of the amount of times that you get give your kid an apple or a banana, thinking, oh, this is a healthier option, but is there even any nutrition left in it?
There are a lot less, which means we need to eat a lot more, and definitely choose whole foods is better than packaged foods. And at our brewery we sell the scobies so that people can also make it at home themselves as well if they want to, if their lifestyles permit and their time permits. Otherwise, definitely for kombucha sake, for example, buy from Happy Belly and taste it, because our gut microbiome is directly matched to our taste buds. So when we taste something, so much information is registered by our gut, our second brain, and also registered by our primary brain as well. Full body goosebumps right now.
That's so fascinating. Oh my goodness.
Let our taste buds tell us, because it's all mapped to every organ actually.
So when you give samples of the kombucha, if someone is more attracted to a certain flavor, it's probably because that's what their body needs.
Yes.
That is so fascinating. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is amazing. So is there anything, maybe like one thing that you could pick from your years of learning that some people can shift in their lives besides buying kombucha, which we'll talk about in the next episode? But what is one big thing that people can shift to
improve their health? Wow, there's no one big thing, because everything is connected. But if I have to 5 things, top 5 things, it's water, hydration, right? Our body needs, every single cell needs hydration. Otherwise, every single cells are like raisins
Yeah.
instead of grapes. So we want them in grapes state.
Yeah.
And sleep. Sleep is non-negotiable in our family because lack of sleep, our body, every single cells cannot repair, cannot hit those REM cycles so that our body can repair. Oxygen, deep breath and get breath outside. And then another thing is sunshine, right? Go outside and look at the sun for a few seconds and do our power walk for just 10 steps or 20 steps. Is it top few things? And stay high vibe, control, mind our thoughts. Yeah.
Okay. Those are all very affordable things that people can do and easy. Easy, simple, maybe not easy for everyone.
Incorporate one thing at a time. Yeah, don't beat up ourselves, one thing at a time.
Yeah, of course. So if people want to hear more about working with you in the holistic realm or about buying kombucha, where can they reach you?
Ooh, thank you for asking that question. So to find Happy Belly Kombucha, definitely go to our website at www.happybellykombucha.com. And to work with me, we're in the process of launching my health coaching website again because I put that in the back burner when I choose to have human babies and start my human family. So now it's being brought forward again. So until then, it will be called victorialundgard.com. But until then, you can reach me at happybellykombucha.com.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I am looking forward to hearing so much more and maybe sampling some flavors on the next episode. So thanks for being here, Victoria.
Oh, thank you, Tirzah. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thanks for tuning in to Barter Business. I hope my journey and tips inspire your own trading adventures. Stay passionate and keep swapping. See you next time.